Albert Frederick Arthur George was born in December of 1895 and was the second son of King George V of England. As a child, he developed a stuttering problem, some say partially due to the verbal abuse by his father when he was a small child. He was known to be painfully shy growing up. You see, stutters are usually caused by a combination of physical and psychological impediments, and anxiety is a big part of the problem. Now, as the second son of the king, young Albert was the spare, not the heir to the throne. But in 1936, his older brother, Edward VIII, abdicated the throne, and from one day to another, this shy, stuttering prince became the new king and took on the name George VI. As the new king, he had to make speeches, talk on the radio, address his subjects, comfort his people, especially considering that he was the King of England and of the Commonwealth countries during World War II. Imagine having to inspire confidence, trust, and strong leadership with this stuttering problem. What a huge obstacle to overcome in his role. The story of his struggle and how he overcame this problem was told in a film called The King's Speech. Our study for today also focuses on a member of the Egyptian royal household that gave up his royal life and also had a speech impediment. If you recall from yesterday's study, Moses and God are having a conversation. After hearing mighty promises from God about who he is and how he would deliver Israel, Exodus 6 verse 9 says that Moses spoke to the children of Israel, but they did not heed Moses because of anguish of spirit and cruel bondage. So God says to Moses, "Go and tell Pharaoh to let my people go." And Moses must have been at rock bottom because he replies, "The children of Israel have not heeded me. How then shall Pharaoh heed me? For I am of uncircumcised lips." Uncircumcised lips. What is Moses saying? Well, this is a typical Hebrew phrase meaning the same as slow of speech, as we saw in chapter 4, verse 10. Similarly, uncircumcised ears, as seen in Jeremiah 6, verse 10, are ears that do not hear. And an uncircumcised heart, as seen in Jeremiah 9, verse 26, is a heart that does not understand. So although the Bible doesn't explicitly say what Moses' speech problem was, it was significant enough to make him feel so incompetent. And that's something we can all relate to. At some point in everyone's life, we all feel that we're not good enough and that we're just incompetent. I want to end our reflection today with the words that Paul wrote in 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9. God says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses so that Christ's power may rest on me." I'll see you tomorrow.